today we have another reactions video, this time for the Xbox Developer Direct side. So we're gonna hear a lot of games that we've seen be revealed, and they're gonna go more in depth with their development and how the progress is going, and maybe some new features and stuff that we can see with their new titles. Last year was kind of an interesting one for Xbox, not because of what they did in the past, but they did release some games last year, and they were some really good ones. Hellblade, which was very touted as being a really a staple for what this new generation of Xbox was going to be, and that kind of just came and went like a lot of Xbox games recently. But at the end of the year, we had Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, and a lot of people seemed to like that and had great reviews, and the story was really good to the point that it could have been a own movie. But I think that just speaks to the running team at Machine Games and how they just go about storytelling. But this is 2025, and we're here for the next year for Xbox. So why don't we just get started with Developer Direct 2025. All right, we're just going to get started here. Let's get it started with the 10-second countdown. 3, 2, 1. All games are available on day one with Game Pass. Alright, good to know. Just get out there right away. All games supports Xbox Play Anywhere and cloud gaming. Buy once, play in console, and enjoy the show. Crossplay and cross progression. Yo, this is about an hour long video, so drop in. Peggy 18. They usually have like a voice too. Whoa. Okay, sipping my coffee here. I saw Doom guy. 4 games, 4 studios. Right from the devs. Ooh. I really like these developer directs. It's not like, it doesn't blast you with like a bunch of games everywhere. It kind of gets you closer to one or just a handful of games and lets you connect with the developers, see where they're coming from, and their ideas for making whatever the game they're showing. Xbox Game Studio publishing. Just what I think it is. I did see a spoiler reveal. Oh, I can't see. Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. It's the one. When the game shows, I'll say it. But Team Ninja, we're back with one of their flagship action series, like they're saying. This is the one game that I saw.
Several years ago, the Dark Dragon, youngest of the divine dragon gods, wreaked havoc across the world. The plot was
Wait, has this? It's always been like this? This aesthetic?
Ninja.
It's Ninja Gaiden
Remained
4, I believe.
this husk,
But I don't remember.
this downpour of cursed rain.
I don't remember it being like a cyberpunk thing.
Continues its struggle against chaos to this day.
Maybe it's just for 4.
Infiltrated the facility. Commencing mission.
Platinum Games, okay. I'm excited. Platinum action games are mostly great. But it depends on like the team. I feel like they want to do a Ninja Gaiden justice, so they're gonna put all hands on deck with the combat system. Damn, it looks good though. Jeez. Oh yeah, this was not the aesthetic from what I remember before. Cyberpunk ninja kind of Japan vibe. It was more real Japan, or feudal Japan, sorry. Like from what I remember back in the days.
This is it.
Damn, it looks good though.
Ryu Hayabusa.
Whatever your clan is plotting, it ends here.
Okay, yeah, that is definitely Ninja Gaiden.
So you've come, Raven.
Back off, Hayabusa. I will execute my mission.
Ooh. Ninja Gaiden 4.
世界中の町人の皆さん、10年以上大変お待たせしました。最強の忍者
10 years, wow, more than 10 years.
ハイスピードアクション忍者ガイデンのナンバリング最新作として忍者ガイデン4を発表させていただきました。本作はプラチナゲームズさんとの協業で開発を進めています。
Ninja and Platinum games. Oh, so Platinum hasn't worked on Ninja Gaiden games before?
今でもなく、ベヨネッタやニアオートマタなど素晴らしいアクションタイトルを生み出してこら
I
れ
guess not. I know Team Ninja was a Ninja Gaiden team.
新たに皆様にお届けするにあたり、
Okay.
より多くの方に新鮮な気持ち
Crafting an adventure with a new ninja protagonist,
新主人公である
Yakumo.
もう一人の町人ヤクモで冒険するという形で制作することにしました。
Brand new leveling experience.
先ほどご覧いただいた映像の中でリュウハヤブサも登場しておりましたが、彼は今回も物語の
Oh, Ryu was
なぜヤクモと戦うことになったのか、リュウハヤブサが戦う目的は何なのか、
the protagonist of the older games, I guess.
展開していきます。
任務は必ず成し遂げる。邪魔をす
Yeah,
る。
but
物語は黒竜がもた
so
らした
just to say about the reign of Dark Rock caused by the Dark Dragon. What the heck is this lore?
雨は黒竜がまだ生きている証であり、雨が止まない限り東京に
Dark Dragon? Is it like a real dragon? Oh, okay, maybe it is.
本作の新主
It
人公
doesn't
で
seem
ハヤブサと対をなす
too grounded.
に所属するヤクモが首都東京で黒竜を倒し、この世界を晴らすため戦いに身を投じます。
You die,
これまで忍者ガイデンシリーズで描かれてきたダークでハードな世界
preserving the dark hardcore atmosphere of the series. With curses and chaotic landscapes, the world invokes a heightened sense of danger. Over the course of the game, the city will succumb. There's been a collapse, the road to war creating dangerous situations. Ryu has completely been devastated. I'm reading because I'm covering some of the subtitles for you guys. It's like it's just like shift over a little bit like this.
より立体的に自由度の増した危険に満ちたステージをリングやシリーズおなじみの体術など忍者アクションを駆使して乗り越えていくことになります。レールアクション、スイングアクションなどのダイナミックで爽快なシチュエーションを多く追加しました。これら以外にも様々なシチュエーションやチャレンジ
Kind of seems like a near game.
ステージが進むごとに上がっていくテンションにも驚いていただけると思います。
I'm pretty sure Nier came. It was inspired from games like Ninja Gaiden. Art director.
新しい主人公のヤクモは竜ハヤブサに次ぐ新たな町人です。彼にはまだ若さも残っていますが、カラス一門を背負う天才忍者でもあり、忍者ガイデンシリーズにおける
Raven Clan.
頂点竜と肩を並べる
That sword looks cool. Different weapons, it looks like. Or stances, at least. Very.
そんなヤクモの前に立ちふさがるのは荒れ果てた東京の治安維持組織であり、黒竜の封印を守る竜神島や現世に蔓延する人ならざる者妖魔、そしてもちろんシリーズおなじみの魔人も登場します。また
Beans.
公開していませんが、新たなキャラクターや
Yeah, maybe there are like mythical creatures in this game.
続報にご期待ください。
Dang, that's good.
さらに加速させ、
That parry
止まらぬスピードで敵との攻防を繰り広げることができます。
with combat.
さらにヤクモが使える新要素、結節
Bloodbind ninjutsu. Neiyu style. What the heck?
これまでから大きく進化した一対他の戦闘を可能にしました。ヌエの方では
Neo style. Wild range insta kill attacks never been seen in Ninja Gaiden games.
となっており、多勢に無勢の状態が長く続く戦況を一気に覆すことができます。
Damn, so this is like their ultimate, I guess? Of course, there's also intense 1v1 battles. Like bosses?
同様、敵もガードや回避をしてくるため、
Yeah, just bosses then. Thought you meant like PvP.
敵の動きをしっかりと捉えながら、一瞬の隙を逃さずに攻撃を仕掛けていくことがで
Best
きる。
movements,
ヌエの方に
perfect
よる
timing.
忍者ガイデンのアクションの味わいにさらなる進化を感じられるかと思います。
This game looks awesome. Stylish.
特にアクションに関しては手触り、バランス調整など細部にわたり日々議論させていただき、
Feel and
垣根
balance.
を超えた密なやり取りをさせていただいています。本作の主人公であるヤクモは竜とは一味違うアクションを有していますが、
Different styles, of course.
忍者ガイデンらしさを感じていただけると思います。例えばカラス、ヌエ、2つの型があるという点がヤクモの大きな特徴
Raven
です。
style and New style.
多彩な性能
So that's something you switch between?
敵や状況ごとに
It can be seriously
滅却、絶技などを絡めた
returning obliteration and ultimate techniques are also part of dynamic and speedy combat.
でも健在です。
ヤクモと竜ハヤブサはそれぞれが
Wait, are we gonna play both?
個性的な遊び心地になっていますので、様々な戦闘バリエーションを楽し
Players limited variety when battling enemies. Oh, that'd be cool if we gotta play both.
ヤクモ、そして竜ハヤブサ
Both characters can perform legacy abilities like flying swallows,
シリーズ同
as well as new technique moves that I hope you look forward to in this new Ninja Gaiden.
忍者ガイデンにご期待ください。忍者ガイデンシリーズに色濃く残っている歯応え
Challenge, yeah, that's what I expected from Ninja Gaiden.
さらに我々プラチナゲームズの特徴であるスピーディーな
Ninja Gaiden was the first Dark Souls or Souls game, because I know they have
開発を進めております。
Demon Souls, which came out in like 2009.
フェアに戦える手触りをヤクモでも目指しています。皆様に進化した忍者ガイデンを触っていただける日を楽しみにしています。
Who made tech mode? So this is probably
もちろんのこと
tech, yeah.
忍者ガイデンを初めて
No, they're probably gonna have a demo of this. Not,
ぜひ
we'll see when the game launches.
長年にわたって
It's been many years since we stealthily
忍者のように潜んで忍者ガイデン4の開発を進めてきま
began
したが
creating Ninja Gaiden
す
for
ることができて非常に嬉しく思います。2025年秋に本作を皆様
the fall. So this year, so I am expecting
ご期待ください。
a demo in the summer. 2025
さ
fall.
て本日お
Oh,
伝
one more
えしたい
thing.
発表はそれだけではありません。こちら
One
を
more
ご
thing.
覧ください。
What is this? Wait, Tecmo. Team Ninja. Oh, remasters! That'd be sick. Damn, soundtrack. Poppin'.
leads through the land of the dead.
Damn, this looks like a really good remake or remaster. No, I'm pretty sure it's not a remake.
Genshi, go back to hell.
All paths before me are cruel and arduous.
I've never played this game. I've always seen people play this game, but I've never played it myself. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. Wait,
忍者ガイデン2のオリジナル版は2008
2008. Oh, okay, so it is just.
バイオレンスな表現とハイスピ
I thought it was gonna be all the games,
お
but
楽しみいただいた作品です。今作忍者ガイデン
I guess it's just two.
オリジナル版の表現に立ち戻り
This looks a lot better than a remake, though.
大幅に刷新忍者ガイデン
And then revamped graphics using Unreal. Okay, so
綺麗な
this,
グラフィックでお楽しみいただけるのはもちろん
yeah,
流
so
派に加え
it's a remake. New
リチルもプレイブルキャラクターとして登場
assets.
します。そして本作は本日コンソール PC そして Xbox ゲームパスでこの後すぐに
You download on console today. Oh my
忍
god!
者ガイデンシリーズを長年応援いただいている皆様はもちろんのこと
Wait,
忍者ガイデンを
what?
知っていただいた皆様も
We're happy to deliver this to fans who have been dedicated Ninja over the
お楽
years.
しみください。
As well as newcomers to this. Yo, what? Oh my god, I want to try this.
30周年の節目であり本日発表させていただい
With
た忍者ガイデン
Ninja Gaiden 4 release this year, 2025 will be the year of the ninja.
となります。ぜひ忍者ガイデンシリーズの展開にご注目く
Oh,
ださ
we're
い。
gonna see more ninja
ありが
stuff.
とうございました。
It's Koei Tecmo touting the year of the ninja. Wishlist today. MC Compulsions games. Yes! This is the, it's weird claymation animation looking thing. I forgot what it's called. Midnight, something to midnight.
Hi, and welcome to Compulsion Games here in Montreal, Canada.
Whitney
At our
Clayton.
studio, we care about world building, and we treat the setting almost like a character of its own. From the magical noir of contrast to the alternate history of We Happy Few, we draw inspiration
Wait.
from the landscape to shape mood, drama, and intrigue.
Wait, this is
For
South of Midnight.
our
Wait,
third-person
this is alternate
action-adventure
universe
game,
from.
The story and characters bring a
We Happy
folklore
Few?
Deep South to life. This gave us a chance to explore Southern Gothic themes with a dark fantasy twist. So while our protagonist Hazel is at the forefront of our story, it's the
Okay.
okay. elements and larger-than-life creatures
Interesting.
that will even
Okay, that looked like claymation. Like, kind of like still animation. Yeah, okay, there you go.
It is really picking up out
Really
there.
does this
You back every
look
day?
like that.
Mama, this ain't my first hurricane. I know what to do.
As long as you didn't forget the
Flashlights and batteries.
Oh, shoot, we got 5 minutes. Let's go.
Won't be rushed if you didn't.
Don't mumble. Speak on it.
I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the shelter.
Now, you want to bring this up right now.
I'm just saying.
Hazel, please.
We might need some help. I might need some help. While you're out helping everybody else.
Hazel!
Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, it's her.
Hazel may start her journey as a typical 19-year-old.
Oh, mocap too.
Disastrous events will push her into a darkly.
I guess everything's
magical
mocap
world
nowadays.
where she'll learn who she really is and how to tap into weaving, an ancient magical power that redefines her trajectory in life.
Weaving.
The
That seems pretty cool.
chooses Hazel as a weaver,
Vera Brixie.
someone who can see beyond the surface and tap into a deeper reality, the grand tapestry. Weavers can see the fabric binding our worlds, connecting people, nature, and echoes of the past.
Keep those hands to
Okay.
yourself.
Hazel can perceive both the mystical strands and stigmas in the world. Through her newfound power, she reweaves these stigmas and mends the afflicted
Damn, she has
creatures
daggers?
she encounters.
Well, they look like
As Hazel
daggers.
discovers her power, the world gradually shifts into the surreal, revealing that creatures from the old folktales actually exist.
You up here, my salvation.
Among them is good old Catfish, the storyteller who becomes both the guide and companion to Hazel across the game.
Like this. Yeah, this snake or catfish. This catfish was in the reveal trailer. With that really cool banjo string music, like in the lake. This seems cool. Okay, so they're not daggers, they're like.
The magic abilities manifest with supernatural lace-like patterns, blending the
So
traditional
something.
craft with mystical elements.
Oh, that's cool.
Hazel engages with the world through a variety of movement abilities. Those
Yeah,
abilities
3D
also
platformer.
progress on a journey.
As her journey unfolds, Hazel will master new weaving abilities, using them to traverse the world, conjure objects,
Interesting.
and confront
It's kind of like Echo of Wisdom, but 3D
Combat is
platformer.
about understanding and adapting to different enemy archetypes known as Aints, the manifestations of corruption Hazel
Inks?
encounters.
These Haints trap Hazel in
Aints.
combat until she unravels them, destroying them in the process.
Okay.
Each Aint has its own unique moveset, strengths, and weaknesses that you'll need to learn and adapt to. For example, the slug burrows on the ground and unleashes devastating strikes from afar. While the Ravager
I don't know how I feel about the just gameplay parts.
with agile melee abilities to execute powerful
I gotta get a feel of it, at least for the combat. The 3D platforming
But close combat is
isn't really doing it for me from what they're showed.
Mastering your magical skills.
Combat isn't either, but combat's more for me. It's more about feel. So
Are some of the spells at your disposal that give you
I gotta wait,
tactical advantage
or
during
for me, I gotta wait until I get my hands on it first.
pull distant enemies close to start melee combos, push them back to interrupt and stun their attack. Then press the advantage with follow-up strikes.
Right.
Spells interact uniquely with each enemy type, creating dynamic combat scenarios.
Okay, so you're gonna blow them up, like prime them?
Multiple types of opponents at the same time. Once near death, enemies can be unraveled, breaking their core and setting them free of their corruption, which has the added benefit of providing health boosts and reducing ability cooldowns. If you make combos right,
Okay.
you can enhance Hazel's combat readiness and keep on chaining her abilities.
Okay, so there's like
As Hazel progresses in the game,
So
she
there's
unlocks
some
new moves and improved abilities,
thoughtfulness in
and you
the
have to decide which areas to
the
prioritize.
combat encounters.
The upgrades will change how you approach combat, like enhancing area of effect attacks, or refining push and pull skills to improve precision and make them feel more.
Damn, you can pull anyone? Well, I guess I'm like so used to
That system is
so used to like the Dragon Age pulling.
lending precise strikes and unraveling enemies.
I guess it's just weird for me because you can't pull like just any monster or enemy.
In Hazel's search for her mother, you'll explore multiple regions, each ruled by a mythical creature with their own Southern Gothic history. You'll
Ooh.
gradually uncover the backstory
Southern Gothic
once
history.
human or animal who were transformed by tragedy, their secrets waiting to be discovered. As a weaver, Hazel heals these creatures by collecting fragments of haunted memories. We call these echoes, which reveal each creature's past. Hazel must
Oh,
experience these echoes before
see,
she can
okay. I know this is not anything new or like anything exciting, but this gets me
Each region to reflect the creature
gets
that
me
is
into the game. Like the story moments, the character moments, and
environment to unique
like the purpose of each environment and
While not all encounters
like how that fits into the story.
Hazel will need to face
And that's kind of like in the forefront here, so
before she
that's
can
cool.
Our boss encounters
thing.
and gameplay sequences also reflects the uniqueness
I want to see how the writing is first, though.
with distinct mechanics that center
But I'm pretty
around a specific thematic.
forgivable of like bad writing, as long as that's fun and I can understand it.
As the encounters progress, the musical
Music?
theme builds up, cranking the tension alongside
Oh, they're talking about the music. Yeah, the music is really good in this.
Tuto Tom or hugging
It's
Mom.
interesting.
Each of these larger-than-life creatures is inspired by Southern folklore and lead to climactic battles.
Whoa! All right, that's pretty massive scale there.
South of Midnight unfolds as a hero's journey, and as Hazel, you'll travel through a tapestry of Southern-inspired landscapes. From abysmal swamps to flooded farmlands, to the
That's pretty good.
Appalachian peaks.
Ooh. Can we go
In
there?
our magical south,
Can we go there?
decaying buildings reclaimed by nature stand moments away from a hungry Rugal. And as Hazel delves deeper, reality bends ever more toward the fantastic.
Background music.
The history, landscape, and folklore of the American Deep South fill our world, and our team has infused the game with thoughtful details and environmental storytelling, like our bottle trees and haint blue porches, which are said to ward off evil spirits. The Way to the Past emerges as central themes, which you can see through old abandoned buildings and businesses struggling to survive.
Man,
As you explore,
the art style is so good.
stayed behind even in the face of a hurricane.
So I'm the last
Nothing too crazy. They
Oh, those damn haints.
what they worked with, they kind of
Artistically,
perfected it. Not perfected is a strong word, but they did an amazing job.
This time, we're using a handcrafted approach inspired by stop-motion animation,
Stop motion. There
which
you go.
allows our team to bring a distinct personality and tone into every prop and character.
Yeah. So they're not using stop motion. They're
This folklore
just
is open to
inspired by
visual
stop motion.
interpretation. We embrace the freedom to reimagine these creatures and their stories, to adapt how they look, and to craft our own version of a fantastical Deep South.
It's interesting because some of the art styles changes. Could you see the catfish compared to the boss right before that cut?
Lucky to have talent across all our disciplines.
The catfish seems a lot more stop motion animation and that vibe.
Into South of Midnight. We're thrilled to announce that the game will launch on April 8th, and pre-orders
Oh, April
are now
8th.
available on Xbox and Steam.
Let's go. April 8. Pre-order today. Or do you play on Game Pass? Sandfall Interactive. What game is this? Oh. The fuck? Yo, they can't. Okay. I thought it was a game. Goddamn. Now this makes more sense.
Bonjour everyone. We are Sunfall Interactive and welcome to our nano. We are a small studio based in Montpellier, France, working on our first game, Clair Obscur Expedition 33.
Oh, that's yeah, okay.
Turn-based RPG set in the
Base
fantasy version
fun.
of late 19th century Belle Epoque France.
Here we are.
Our grand adventure
So this
in
is
development actually
this is
started
the very
as a solo project.
stylish
I wanted to create something like
Stylish
the RPGs with
kind of
turn-based combat I grew up with and loved.
Western
The latest tech,
RPG.
refresh the genre with new features, and took place in a compelling world. I knew I needed help to realize my dream. First, I turned to a programmer I knew would get it.
Guillaume and I started trading ideas right away, and that quickly turned into trading files back and forth.
Goleman. Goleman.
Reactive turn-based system, combining real-time offense and defense element, and a cinematic battle
Goleman.
Things really clicked when we tested the first version of those features. We felt we had something both challenging and fun.
As Tom and I went back and forth and iterated on game elements, a vision started to come together, and I shared it with an old friend from university.
Guillaume and I are both passionate gamers, and when he described the project, I quit my job the following week and joined the team without hesitation. Because I believe that in video games, success always starts with a strong creative vision. And we had that, defined by 3 core elements.
3 core
With
elements.
great emotional depth.
Okay.
Gameplay that innovates.
Dang!
We love. And the world
Honestly,
is completely original, beautiful.
I didn't know how I felt about the UI, but it looks pretty good.
Interactive on these
It's not.
a group of
It's not stylish in the way Persona is or any of the Alice games are, but it's a different style. More Western, I think I would say.
Core to every great RPG.
But it's really good style.
And Guillaume and I spent 4 years intensively developing and refining ours. And that started with the hook.
For Sylveg Gen.
67 years ago, a massive slumbering paintress and a monolith appeared with no warning. Once a year, the paintress wakes and paints a number on her monolith, and everyone who has passed that age is erased. Every year,
What?
this number ticks down, and everyone dies younger and younger.
What the
Expeditions
fuck?
depart to kill the Paintress, determined to fight until their final breath, but none have ever returned. Our story follows Expedition 33.
Dang. Okay, that's a cool ass premise.
Expeditioners.
That's it?
Honor your dedication.
Guillaume and I knew early on that we didn't want to.
Oh, I thought that's everyone. I thought that's the whole
What's interesting to us are people who
the whole planet.
are flawed but who care deeply about each other, and conflicts arise because they have different perspectives on what needs to be done.
I'm sorry about earlier.
We wanted our story to feel dark and mature, with adult
Yes.
characters who feel
Yes.
like real people with real experiences.
I'm always missing something that everyone else just gets.
The heart of the story is about overcoming
Or everything about this. It's so.
struggling with loss and grief.
This kind of seems like the JRPG that I am feeling right now.
To themselves.
What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me. What are we gonna do?
In a world like this, how does one stay hopeful or make peace with their fate? What duty do we owe to each other or to ourselves? These questions are deeply personal to me, and they permeate the story behind the story.
Wow.
Know that Lumiere fights with you.
Right.
Tomorrow comes Expedition 33.
Right. This is actually on my map now. I knew about this game, and it's just never. Nothing about it grabbed me.
The mission is tied not only to their family, it's central to their identity and purpose.
Protocol doesn't cover every contingency. You know that.
Contrast that with Ciel, whose darkest days have already happened.
What are the stars whispering to you? Actually,
I'm loving.
whispering to them. It's something
I'm loving this so much.
Nael, who cares more about really living her life, not just living longer.
Gustav, are you real?
Is that
It's not all dark though.
Yennefer from
Along the way,
Witcher 3 or Witcher Netflix series?
and recruit Monoko, who is a friendly but
I think she worked on this.
fully playable character. He has
Or
a
the
really
voice
good
actor
battle
on this.
mechanic where he can turn into the enemies he defeats.
The battle mechanic.
Need foot. Aha!
He's very, very old and has seen many expeditions come and go. He is a Jest Troll, which are a group of
What?
faithful beings
Yo, look at
who develop
this.
a form of meditation. They're fun and sort of
Oh, the environment is insane.
Monoko and many other Jest Trolls across the game.
This guy's gonna be like the community relief guy.
Who is one of the oldest and lore-wise the most powerful
Wait.
creatures in the verse.
Are we using like
He will be your mount and help
summons
you travel the
to
secret
fight?
corners of the world.
Or summons?
And if you bring him back his special stones, you can unlock abilities for him to access new areas of the world and find exciting secrets.
Oh, okay. This game is a lot bigger than I was thinking.
Everyone has their own reason for joining the expedition, and each of them has their own story arc and resolution that we think players will really.
Okay, this looks this looks awesome.
In addition to a strong narrative, we had a clear vision for our own take on the genre's core gameplay. Our reactive turn-based system takes the traditional
Reactive.
turn-based battle mechanic we love and adds real-time reaction,
Oh, okay. So it's
which gives combat
I don't know how I feel about real time or turn-based, but you know what? It's I think it'll work. It works.
The balancing turn-based with real-time
First time I
mechanics
saw that was
to get right. During initial playtest, turn-based players
it's like a dragon. Yakuza like a dragon.
Some of us are still traumatized.
The blocking mechanic and the
We've done a lot of rebalancing.
The extra damage.
And with a lot of iteration, we ultimately came up with a formula that we're proud of. Players who are good at real time can take more risks, and others can counterbalance with items and strategies. A big part of that formula lies in the many ways you can customize
oh
your character.
skill tree. Oh, I'm gonna play different characters.
Designing each character's unique mechanics and their custom skill trees. Our philosophy is making every type of playstyle viable so that everyone can have fun with how they play the game. Each character has a unique mechanic.
We'll see about that, but that's a hard thing. That's a hard thing to balance.
Defense or power. I personally like to make Mal the protector of the group, but I'm pretty much the only one at the studio who plays her that way. Most people play her as a glass cannon with Gustav's complementary skills.
Wow!
The characters can also equip hundreds of passive effects, which in our game are called Lumina.
Wait. Luminous.
Has more than 20 unique skills in the skill tree, and
Okay, this is an RPG ass RPG game, man.
weapons. So there are a ton of builds and playstyle to explore. Needless to say, we can't wait to see how you choose to play and what kinds of build you'll design that we probably never even imagined.
Oh, that's so cool. Game looks good.
Our story is set in the French fantasy world, and I was really excited to design something unique.
Exon Famcom.
Every level has its own color and texture identity. For example, the Gestural Village is an early area in the game where players can enjoy a fun break. We wanted something that feels chaotic, grungy, and toy-like. It's basically a bazaar. Everything's disorganized, chaos everywhere, huts are unsafe, built without much thought. It's a place where anyone could fight you at any point, which is pretty much what the Gestrals are like. Gestural Village is hidden inside the ancient sanctuary. The ideas here were forest, labyrinth, and sentinels. I designed it as a vibrant place, like an old graveyard of Gestrals.
Forest,
Forgotten toys in a box.
labyrinth,
with two main
sentinel?
colors, red and white. I wanted to make it feel cozy, hidden from danger, with traps and labyrinths in case enemies get in. Same process with the characters. Minoko came in a single concept. I thought of a monkey-like body, white fur with a black and red flat mask.
Ladies, could I?
Ow!
Definitely a Gestral.
For Eske, we needed a cuddly companion to take us around the world. I thought instantly of a giant inflatable balloon and old Victorian pillows with many intricate motifs. We start with the core themes and ideas, and the visuals grow organically from there.
From the very start of the project,
I really like everything about what they're showing here.
Older JRPGs, a feature we really loved, but is very rare these days. A completely 3D and navigable world map. Yes, we've got a world map. And it was a real challenge, both artistically and technically. And it ended up a lot bigger than we expected. You'll definitely need Eske's help traveling around. Here we go. We're super happy with the result.
That is insane.
Side paths and entire hidden levels. If you want to fight the toughest bosses of the game, you will have to explore. Good luck.
This is so cool. That is cool. That's just like. Have you played the Dragon Ball Kakarot? Which is like an RPG version of the Dragon Ball Z story. It had that. It had like the open world world map where you just go through one area to another, and then in between of those big points of entrance are there small like quests that you can find.
And we can't wait for you to discover our story, our world,
So it was cool.
and our take on the turn-based genre. On behalf of everyone at Sunfall, thank you for joining us. Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
Tomorrow comes. April 24th. Damn, April for Xbox. Id Software. Oh, this is probably the new Doom game. What did they call it again? Oh shit. Oh shit. That's a huge change up.
Hello, and welcome to Dallas, Texas, home.
Marty Stratton.
Where more than 30 years ago, a small team of game developers helped define and set a course for first-person shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever. And the most important values at the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship, and performance, remain a priority for us to this day.
And as you're about to see, those
Hugo
values
Martin.
are infused in every aspect of this latest installment in the legendary Doom franchise. It is an
Doom.
honor to work
Is
on
it
this game
Doomsday?
to carry on its tradition of creating all-out groundbreaking levels of fun.
So now, we're excited to share with you a look at our most ambitious game yet. This is Doom: The Dark Ages.
Oh, the Dark Ages.
I mouthed the words.
That's funny. The Dark Ages. We see some good gameplay.
Weapon in the center of a medieval war against hell. Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world full of locations to explore,
Fantasy.
weapons to unlock, and enemies to conquer. This is a prequel to Doom 2016, and that's given us the opportunity to reimagine.
Oh, a prequel. I didn't know that.
So if you're new to the franchise, then Doom: The Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into the series.
Okay.
And if you're a longtime fan, then you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways, the feel of the game is really a return to form. So let's break it down, starting with the combat. In Doom Eternal, you felt like a fighter jet. In Doom: The Dark Ages, you'll be an iron tank. Heavy, strong, but still fast. A grounded combat system with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal.
Oh, damn, the shield. Oh, parry. It has a parry system.
Enemy projectiles and player movement speed that makes strafing to aim viable again, just like in the classic Doom games. But it's not all about nostalgia. Innovation is the goal, always.
I don't need to play. I need to finish Eternal.
It's an all-new world with new tools and new mechanics to master. Let me introduce you to the Shield Saw. Block. Throw.
Parry.
Parry. Deflect. All from one input. It's contextual. Tons of depth on a single button press.
God dang.
You know, we want every Doom
All right.
to stand on its own as a unique experience.
All right.
So in 2016,
I'm feeling it.
gun. In Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot. And in Doom: The Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and fight.
Oh, okay.
And the Shield Saw will give you the strength to go head to head with some of the biggest, baddest demons we've ever created it in. But that's not all. Because if you're gonna stand and fight, then you gotta have something to follow
Parry.
that opening parry with.
Seems so good.
Or maybe an electrified gauntlet.
Like so impactful.
Or even a Doom spiked mace. That's right, we have 3 melee options that are part of the
Oh,
melee
maces.
system.
Dang.
All on one input, complete with combos and upgrades. And it's
Yo, that's cool.
And you can finish off the demons now with an all-new, unsynced, completely in the player's control glory kill system. From any angle, in and out, as you see fit.
Oh, that is cool.
You'll feel unstoppable, smashing
That's
your way
cool.
with total freedom. And that seems like a ton, but that's just 2 inputs. We got one more really important button that we haven't talked about yet.
Middle mouse. The trigger.
That's right, we've saved the best for last. Doom has and always will be all about the guns, and Dark Ages has some of the most ridiculously powerful weapons that we've ever created.
Ridiculous. I love that they know how crazy the freaking weapons they are making are.
Ancient, brutal torture machines built to butcher, impale,
Holy shit.
the minions of hell with.
Damn, that was a rough noise.
Design of these never before seen, insanely fun to use tools of mayhem that only the Slayer has the power to wield. So let's take a look at some extended gameplay footage and see how these medieval mechanics synergize with the enemies and the environments to form the new combat loop for Doom: The Dark Ages.
All right, let's see. Good gameplay here. Very, yeah. Oh, what the heck? Yo, that's cool. What the hell? Oh, and you can only pair. It looks like you only pair with the green. Dude, the sound design in this game is insane. What the freak? You hear that? Oh my god.
And under the hood, for the
Use a shield? It goes into the body with the thing and then it activates the saw. Oh my god, that's insane. Oh, difficult system. Oh man. This is very... I get it though, I get it. I don't... I really don't want that option, but I understand. I understand why that's a thing. A tank? Oh!
Your very own 30-story Atlan, which is a mech. It's the size of a building. It's powerful, and you can beat giant Titan-sized demons to death with your gauntleted fists.
What?
We also have for you your very own fire-breathing.
Yo, what is this? What the fuck is this? This is not Doom anymore. What the hell? What the f?
Behind these features are deep and tons of fun. And as cool as all that is, we know that fans of single-player action games expect more than just great combat to pull them through the experience.
Oh man, why not? Why not? Why not Doom?
But the world of Doom: The Dark Ages. Your hero's journey will take you.
Look at this. This is like Star Wars, dude.
Mysterious worlds from the Slayer's past, dark forests, dungeons, ancient hellscapes, battlefields, and worlds beyond.
Oh.
And through exploration, you'll be unlocking new abilities and godlike powers every step of the way. Now armed with your trusty shield saw, you're gonna cut, leap, and smash your way through environments full of secrets and treasures. There's always something new waiting to be discovered
Get the key.
or destroyed. Now let's take a closer look at just one of the many missions you'll experience in Doom: The Dark Ages. In this level, you will meet the enemy at the gates and save a city from certain destruction.
Oh damn.
Explore the medieval battlefield.
Doom guy looks like a boss.
Seeking out targets and enemy formations along the way to engage with as you see fit, with any gun you choose. Explore what is the largest play space ever in a Doom game.
Yeah, look at them. They're just standing there and waiting to get freaking blasted. Holy, that's a lot of demons.
You control the pace of the game. Where you go,
Does this say a swimming section?
who you fight, and the objective.
Or like a space section? Zero gravity, I mean?
It's a Doom sandbox full of war and riches. Once you've broken the enemy assault, head back to the main gates because the battle isn't over yet.
Holy sh... Dude, what is the scale? Is it the guy? Is it the guy?
And the soundtrack to your epic adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move, providing you with a metal soundscape that's loaded with guitars, medieval vibes, and pure adrenaline. You'll feel like you're expanding the legend of the Slayer with every mission you complete.
Story.
Of that legend, the story of Doom: The Dark Ages, like everything else in the game,
Look at that.
is big. It's a summer blockbuster event with everything on the line, and you are the star of the show. Your power is coveted by your enemies and
What is
withheld
this?
from your allies. With the Slayer imprisoned at the start of our story, the balance of power between
Alright.
good and evil.
Alright, this is looking to be like a crazy year for Xbox.
Story and the perfect entry point for new players. It's easier to access now as we've taken the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring new characters.
Between this and Expedition 33, I'm like very excited for what Xbox has this year.
To the Doom 2016 Slayer's Testaments. It's an action story worthy of the Slayer's legend.
Oh.
We've got 10 years of making modern Doom games together. and we've done better with every game we've made.
The hope with all this, the goal, is to give players an experience that's as fun to play as it was to make. And
And everyone's gonna line up.
that's good
Yeah.
enough to become the best game id has ever made.
But that is for you to decide. When Doom the Dark Ages releases,
May. This May 15th. That's tracks from the other games that they released. This is like April, May window. I think Doom 1 was April? All right. I don't know.
Feel like the super weapon in the center of a medieval war against hell.
All of Azel's powers are designed around textile crafting and spinning wheels. The combat system is built around chaining attacks and unraveling enemies.
Our reactive turn-based system has
Expedition. Yeah, this just sold me. That's this. This direct sold me on Expedition and Doom. Ninja Gaiden. I always been curious about Ninja Gaiden, and this is probably like the best time to get into it with the Ninja Gaiden 2 on Game Pass, and Ninja Gaiden 4 coming out this year. But it did not do anything for me for South of Midnight with this direct. It kind of made it worse, to be honest. But that's it for the direct. That's just one more thing. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Let's pause up there. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. It's a good like snippet of a handful of games that we were not like we weren't really curious about some of these games. Maybe Ninja Gaiden and Doom. But this is the small handful of snippets that we want from video games, which is to see how the development is going, the progress the developers made, some of the thought process they bring when they're making the story, combat, the writing, the music, anything like that. That's really in depth with the development. That's something I want to see, and this Xbox Direct has been giving that to us for a couple of years now. So good on Xbox for showing us the in-depth development of some of these games, which is pretty cool. They also made it like an announcement instead of a small little I guess media entry that they show. But now this is like a whole thing that Xbox is centering around. So this is good. This is a good thing. I'm sure they're going to keep on delivering on these directs at the beginning of each year, just to give us a taste of what's to come. But yeah, in April, pretty much, April, May, around the springtime, in the next 3-4 months-ish, these are the games that we're going to see, the big ones at least, and I'm sure there's going to be smaller indie games that come out, but yeah, this was a really fun one. I'm really excited for Expedition 33. The story and the premise of it is so enticing to me. Dark Ages, Doom Dark Ages, that's something that is always going to be something I'm curious about because it's Doom, and I always have fun with those single-player first-person shooters. And Ninja Gaiden 4, that's something I didn't know that was announced or anything, and it probably was announced here. But Ninja Gaiden 2 is out on Xbox right now. That's something I could play before Ninja Gaiden 4, just to get a feel of that and see where like this difficult Souls game lineage came from. And when the last game, South of Midnight, that really did a disservice to the game, this direct, at least for me, just because I didn't feel impressed with, I wasn't too impressed with the combat and the platforming or anything like that. I think the story and the animation and the art style is pretty cool, and the music. But other than that, nothing really changed for me with South of Midnight. And again, I hope Xbox just keeps trucking on with these developer directs, and more than just one time a year at the beginning, because it's cool to see the in-depth look at these games. And that's going to be it for me, I guess. And I'll see you guys on next video or stream. Peace.